Welcome to the Fixed Player Picks for Gameweek 34. At number 5 is our differential pick this week, Mesut Ozil. The Arsenal midfielder is currently owned by just 6% of overall teams and was in just 1% of the top 1,000 teams after the Gameweek 33 deadline. During his last 4 games, since returning from injury, Ozil has amassed an impressive tally of 2 goals and 2 assists, including 2 double-figure returns during that period. His 8 attempted assists during the same time frame are more than the 7 attempted assists managed by teammate Alexis Sanchez. Similarly, Ozil's tally of 3 shots on target during the same period puts him level with Sanchez. Arsenal's form of late has been far from impressive, but the 2-1 win over Middlesbrough in Gameweek 33 means they've now picked up 2 wins and 1 draw from their last 4 games. In Gameweek 34, they host a Leicester side that have climbed the table under new management and are now fairly safe from relegation. They failed to win either of their last 2 Premier League games, conceding 6 goals in the process. At number 4 is Eric Bailly. Jose Mourinho's side pulled off an incredible 2-0 win over league leaders Chelsea in Gameweek 33, which saw Eric Bailly secure his 3rd clean sheet from the last 4 Premier League games. Injuries to Phil Jones and Chris Smalling look to have secured the place of Bailly at the centre of Man United's defence, and with a double game week coming up for them in Gameweek 34 and a home game against Swansea to follow in Gameweek 35, now looks like a good time to invest in the defender. Man United have kept a total of 13 clean sheets so far this season, only Spurs have kept more. In addition, Jose's side have conceded just 24 goals in total, and again only Spurs have conceded fewer. In the last 6 games, no team have conceded fewer goals than Man United's 3. First up in Gameweek 34, United host a Burnley side that have won just 1 of their last 10 games, scoring a total of 8 goals over that period. Only Sunderland and Middlesbrough have managed fewer. Following that, it's an away tie with local rivals Man City in the Manchester derby. City have picked up just 2 wins from their last 5 games, but they have managed 10 goals over that period, which ranks them 4th for goals scored. 6 of the 10 goals, however, were scored in comfortable wins over Hull and Southampton during their last 2 game weeks. An in-form Man United defence is sure to be a greater test for Pep Guardiola's side. At number 3 is Roberto Firmino. After scoring the winning goal in Liverpool's 1-0 victory over West Brom last game week, the Brazilian has now returned points in each of his last 6 Premier League games. During that period, the Liverpool midfielder has been directly involved in 7 of his team's 12 goals, amassing an impressive tally of 3 goals and 4 assists. The 17 attempted assists managed by Firmino during the same time frame is level with Chelsea's Eden Hazard. Only Christian Eriksen, David Silva and Dusan Tadic have produced more. No midfielder has managed more than Firmino's 9 shots on target during his last 6 games, and only Harry Kane has produced more amongst all players. In Gameweek 34, Liverpool face a Crystal Palace side that have suffered just 1 defeat in their last 5 games, and now look almost certain to avoid relegation. However, Sam Allardyce's men have 2 Premier League games to prepare for this game week, and will be without their key defender Mamadou Sakho, who's unable to play against his parent club. At number 2 is Christian Benteke. The Crystal Palace forward has hit form in recent weeks, having returned 3 goals and 1 assist during his last 4 Premier League outings. During his last 6 games, Benteke's tally of 8 shots on target is more than Zlatan Ibrahimovic has managed. Only Kane, Lukaku and Aguero have managed more amongst forwards. Sam Allardyce's men have managed 3 wins and 1 draw from their last 5 games, including victories over Chelsea and Arsenal, so they come into the double game week in fine form. They'll first take on a Liverpool side that have narrowly managed to grind out results in recent weeks, with a 1-0 win over West Brom in Gameweek 33, after coming from behind to beat Stoke 2-1 in the previous fixture. Klopp's side have had the tendency to play better in the big games this season, but often struggle against teams that keep their shape well and defend deep. Following that, it's a home game against Spurs for Crystal Palace. Pochettino's men are the most informed team in the league, having secured 5 straight wins and conceding just twice over that period. But given that Big Sam's men have recently picked up results against Chelsea, Arsenal and Leicester, Crystal Palace will certainly be up for the fight. And at number 1, it's our headline pick this week, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. The Manchester United forward was dropped to the bench for the 2-0 win over Chelsea last game week, bringing into question his potential minutes going forwards. However, it was likely more of a tactical move than one forced by fatigue, with Rashford and Lingard's pace being preferred by Mourinho. During his last 6 games, the tally of 7 shots on target managed by Ibrahimovic is behind other big hitters such as Kane, Lukaku and Aguero. However, the big Swede has still returned a respectable 3 goals and 2 assists during that period. His 12 attempted assists during the same time frame ranks the United striker first for assist potential amongst forwards. Man United have scored 10 goals in their last 6 Premier League games, which is on par with Man City and Chelsea. Only 5 teams have scored more. Their confidence will be high following the impressive result against league leaders Chelsea. Game week 34 will see Jose Mourinho's side participate in a double game week, where they'll first face a Burnley side that have won just 1 of their last 10 games. They can, however, be hard to beat at home, and have conceded just 14 goals during their 16 home games this season. Following that, it's an away trip to Man City in the Manchester derby. They've picked up back-to-back wins in the Premier League against Hull and Southampton, where they've scored 6 goals and conceded just once. Prior to that, however, they failed to win any of their previous 3 games, suffering a defeat to Chelsea and drawing with Arsenal and Liverpool. And remember, you can upload your current FPL squad into Fix for free to get customized stats and optimization tools. The Rotation Planner tool can be used to calculate which fixtures have the optimal attacking and defensive rotations. First, select how many fixtures you'd like to forecast. Choose a rotation strategy, how many players you'd like to start each game week, and how many players you'd like to bench. Then click Find Rotation, and the rotation analysis will appear below. Use the tabs at the top to change between the best defensive rotation or the best attacking rotation. The blue fixtures indicate when you should start a player, and the pink fixtures indicate when they should be benched. Improve your FPL performance with Fix predictive stats. Click the link in the description below to get started.